¿Qué onda, nómadas? Bienvenidos a este video con Freyita, mi novia no holandesa, sino esta vez danesa, señores y señores. Hoy vamos a hablar sobre la cultura danesa. Y ya que estamos aquí en Copenhague y que Freya me trajo a uno de sus lugares favoritos para comer que se llama...
Reffen.
¿Y qué es Reffen?
So Reffen is a street food court. There is all these different kinds of street food from all over the world that you can eat here. And then there is bars and lots of places where you can sit. There is often music as well, like live performances. And just a very nice place to chill in the summertime.
Y para que lo ubiquen, cuando visitamos La Sirenita en el otro video, este lugar queda exactamente enfrente de donde se ve la sirenita, o sea, del otro lado del agua. ¿Este es de tus lugares favoritos para venir?
Yes, it's so nice to come here, especially when the weather is nice, and I go here all the time to try the different foods and just enjoy the atmosphere here.
Y ahora que ya estamos aquí, vamos con la primera pregunta. ¿Por qué es que eres danesa? O sea, ¿quién es la parte danesa de tu familia?
So my mom is Danish, and the entire side of my mom's family.
So where is she from?
She's from the Copenhagen area.
Y lo curioso es que las personas le dicen, ah, claro, sí te ves muy danesa. Pero Freya no es güera por lo danesa, sino por su papá. Nada más que esa es otra historia. ¿Qué es lo que más identifica a la cultura danesa?
I think what really identifies the Danish culture is a certain sense of community. People really want to help others, and they care about that everything looks nice and that everybody has their place in the system, if that makes sense.
¿Y cuál sería la diferencia de esa filosofía con la holandesa?
Yeah, I think in the Netherlands we're a little bit more concerned about just ourselves. And also I feel like in the Netherlands we want to be maybe like this, but we don't really execute it that well. And the Danish do just a better job at it, basically.
¿Y qué es lo que quiere decir la palabra hygge?
Okay, so hygge is a word that is a bit hard to translate. It doesn't have a translation in English or another language where it would be a good representative. But I would say gezellig comes kind of close, the Dutch word. So it kind of means the appreciation of life, like simple things. It can be like sitting on your own reading a book with a candle, or it could be that you are with your friends having a hyggelig time because you're just talking with the friends and people you care about. And it's really appreciating like the simplicity and the good moments.
O sea, creo que en español podría ser como acogedor, aunque hygge y gezellig en holandés abarca mucho más que la palabra acogedor. Puede ser como sentirse apapachado por un momento padre, con alguien que tú quieres o con tus amigos o incluso tú mismo. Tú solito puedes sentir hygge. Y eso creo que también es una de las cosas que identifica esta cultura, la cultura danesa. Y ahora yo estoy interesado también saber si estos dos países son reconocidos por una buena cultura de transporte. ¿Cuál es la diferencia entre el transporte aquí y el transporte en Holanda?
So something that I really like about the public transport here in Copenhagen specifically is that it runs all night. So you can take the metro and you can take the S-train like any hour basically. And that doesn't happen in Amsterdam. There you have to take night buses or just call an Uber. And it's something that I really miss because it's so nice that if you're going out, you can just take the train and you don't have to call an Uber or anything like that.
Eso nunca lo había pensado, no me había dado cuenta de eso. ¿Y es seguro ir en el transporte público en la noche? Is it safe?
Yeah, it's super safe. Like you see girls passed out like on the benches just because they're too drunk and nothing happens to them.
Así fuiste tú ayer que saliste en la noche. Todo este lugar es de containers, incluso el lugar para lavarte las manos. Y aquí también envían el tiki cuando alguien pagó.
Yeah, I think they do it. Not as often as Dutch people though. Dutch people can be really intense with the tikkies. But here they do send a payment requests for things, but in general they would prefer to go with like, I pay now, you pay next time kind of arrangement.
Y es común que el hombre pague en la primera cita aquí.
It could be, but it doesn't have to be. It's, I guess, in that sense, the same as in the Netherlands. Usually the person that asks the other person out pays for the date. And also they either split it or it's like, okay, you pay next time kind of thing.
¿Y crees que eso tenga que ver con la equidad de género?
Yes, I would say that gender equality is really on point here. It's what many countries aspire to be like. And I mean, of course, there's still things that we can improve, but I would have to say that in Denmark, the gender equality is in a good level.
Pero es incluso mejor que en Holanda.
Yeah, it is better. I mean, slightly. We're doing kind of a good job in the Netherlands as well. But here you just see the practice of it better. I feel like in the Netherlands there's still a bit more expectancy of taking care of the child for the mom. And here you see way more dads taking care of the kids. And it's more normal, and also I think the system allows it more.
Pero si este es un mejor país, ¿por qué no nos venimos a vivir acá?
Yeah, I don't know, you tell me.
¿Y qué tal con la calidez de las personas? O sea, ¿crees que aquí son fríos o son más amigables o en comparación con las personas en Holanda?
I would say they are less cold. I feel like they're more friendly, always wanting to help. Whenever you ask someone for direction or something, they always help you, very friendly. And yeah, there's just more this community feeling here.
¿Y en verdad crees que eso no existe en Holanda?
There is, but it's not like it is here. And in general, people are just focused on themselves more in first place.
¿Crees que se visten mejor aquí?
So yeah, definitely I think Danish people dress better than Dutch people. I really like walking around here in the city and just looking at what people are wearing. They're very fashionable. And I feel like especially older people still are very fashionable. In the Netherlands, sometimes it feels like a certain part of the population just gives up. They're like, okay, I will just go for whatever is practical, and they don't really care about the looks of it anymore. And here you see people still very fashionable for their entire lives, basically.
In the Netherlands, ze zijn een beetje simpel.
Yeah.
¿Qué tal la cultura laboral en este país?
Work-life balance is way better here. They're working less hours, and there's more attention, I think, also to mental health.
Less hours than in the Netherlands.
Less hours in the Netherlands, yes. And they have more vacation days, and it's more okay to just leave if your kid is sick and take care of the kid. I mean, of course, depending on what kind of job you have, but in, for example, the corporate world, it's totally fine if you just leave and then they just take care of it. Like, your life is the most important thing, and then the job is just whatever pays the bills.
Pues tenemos que venirnos para vivir para acá.
Maybe, yes.
Why do you live in the Netherlands then?
Because of you, maybe. No.
Pues sí, porque
Fell in love with a Mexican that lives in Amsterdam.
pues sí, porque yo ni loco voy a venirme a vivir a otro país donde el idioma es mucho más difícil. O sea, otra vez es empezar de cero, un idioma imposible. Todavía el holandés sí es más... Creo que el holandés es más fácil que el danés, hablarlo.
Yeah. Danish is hard to learn, especially the pronunciation is very tricky to learn.
Incluso para una holandesa es súper difícil aprender danés. Even for you, it's difficult to learn Danish.
Yeah, I mean, the structure is easy because it's similar to Dutch, but the pronunciation is the hardest part.
Yeah. Terrible. Enséñanos un enunciado en danés. Espero que un danés no esté viendo esto porque sabe que lo está diciendo mal. ¿Qué es lo que estás tomando?
Blueberry mojito.
O sea que si tú rompes con Enrique, sí te vendrías a Copenhague.
Probably yes. Yeah.
Entonces te toca reconquistarla hasta acá lejos.
Creo que he descubierto muchísimas cosas hoy de este país y de mi relación también. ¿Nos puedes decir cuáles son algunas tradiciones loquísimas de este país que hacen los daneses?
Yeah, so there is this tradition that if you turn 25 and you're not married yet, they tie you down to a pole or a chair or something, and they cover you in cinnamon, like a lot of cinnamon. And if you turn 30, then they cover you in pepper.
O sea, ¿qué onda con eso? Que incluso ha sido súper peligroso. Han habido situaciones en que lo han prohibido, en que le han dicho a la gente, ya no lo hagan, porque hay gente que la han tenido que mandar al hospital. O sea, que les entra la canela por la nariz y por otros orificios. Vamos a hacerle la última pregunta a Freya. ¿Cuál es tu lugar favorito de Copenhague?
Okay, my favorite place would probably be either this place, Reffen, or surprisingly, a graveyard. Because the graveyards here in Denmark are very nice places. They're like parks, and you see a lot of people just chilling there or playing some games, going on a date, stuff like that. So I also like going there and sitting down, reading a book, something like that. So.
Perfecto. Muchísimas gracias por esta entrevista.
Gedaan.
Cada vez conozco mucho más cosas de ti, mi amor.
Yay, because you finally asked questions.
Muchísimas gracias por llegar al final de este video. Sabes que me puedes mandar un mensaje en Instagram. Estoy como...
Dragonlund MX.
Y en TikTok tengo contenido más corto y estoy como...
Dragonlund MX.
Y sabes que me puedes enviar un correo a...
Dragonlund MX.
No, a enriquep@travelhunt.blog. Nos vemos.
Blog.
Nos vemos en el siguiente video.